Hey guys, it's Falros from Den of Falros here with the next installment of my Warframe stable series. Here we're talking about Khora, and she is just amazing for defense missions. That's what I like using her for, either traditional defense or mobile defense. Either are great. Can be a little hit and miss in the arbitration when you're guarding a VIP and they don't want to sit still for any length of time, but anyways, let's get into it and I'll show you what I got going on for her and why I enjoy playing her so much. And first of all, let's just address it. I mean, yes, she is a royal pain to farm between her blueprints in Sanctuary Onslaught and the Kabat DNA you need to farm from Deimos, formerly the Derelict. But it is well worth it if you can stomach the farming for the Kabat DNA. I think I spent a whole weekend farming. Even with resource boosters, it took forever, but I'm glad I got it done. I don't know if I'll ever get a second one for the Helminth, but I certainly enjoy the one I have. So look at the build I've got going on here for her. So prioritizing duration and range for the Strangledome. So I've got the Pilfering Strangledome Augment mod, which is available from, I want to say, Steel Meridian, and it just basically makes extra loot drop when they're caught in the Strangledome, and you can further boost that loot by hitting them with slash damage. I believe we'll check that in a minute here. But yeah, just prime flow for increased energy, health and shields, Strangledome. There's your duration with prime continuity, rolling guard if you want to dip your toe into steel path, which you could probably do with put something else in here if you wanted to, but you got auger reach for range, so it lets the Strangledome grab enemies from further away, so it just makes it easier to keep them under control. Adaptation for survivability. So, I mean, if you're like me, you tend to die a lot, so you need all the help you can get. And then you've got the extra range from overextended. And it takes a hit to strength, but I mean, we're not really concerned about strength here. So, and then physique just for health. And the polarity there, I may have to at some point put another one in there, but that's something for another day. This is what I've got going on right now, and it seems to work. Yes, I don't have a whole lot with that. I guess rejuvenation maybe for healing, but in combat discipline, but don't know if I want to do that. Arcanes, once again, haven't dealt with those yet, so they're just kind of random arcanes I have in my collection. Handspring for knockdown recovery, so if people do get inside your Strangledome or you have to go outside and pick up loot or whatever, then you get up faster. Alright, and then, yeah, we'll just go down here. So we got the Nadaruk. This is a great bow if you've done the New War, and if you haven't, I recommend you get it when you can. It is an amazing bow. I didn't really like it that much when I was playing the New War, just because we didn't have a chance to mod it or beef it up as we see fit, but now that I've had a chance to do that, it is an amazing weapon. And even with one form spent, like, look at all these polarities on here, like, you can do a lot with this, and I may even continue to tinker with it going forward, but right now I've got it modded for viral damage. And then, yeah, sort of equally prioritizing status and crit chance, because the quick shot, I mean, 60 and 66, not great. But then you go up here at charge shot, 150 and 110. And then perfect shot is 180 and 110% crit and status. So that's just amazing, and it just does tons of damage and incredible punch through. So it is just an amazing weapon, and it's got infinite, you don't have to worry about ammo at all. So it is a great weapon, so that's why I haven't bothered to put a Exilus adapter in here, because all the mods I have are help with ammo drops or recoil, which this doesn't really seem to have any recoil as far as I could tell. Maybe vigilante supplies for the get the extra 5% crit, but honestly I don't think it really needs it. And I guess you could do projectile speed, that might help, but at this point it's just an added cost that I don't really feel the need to invest in. This bow does not feel like it's lacking anything at all. Okay, and then again we've got the Kuva new core for secondary. It's just great for all around use. It's a fun weapon to use. Status, I've got it modded for radiation and viral. The magnetic came with it from the Lich. And then, yeah, I just got it modded up for status chance. And then, yeah, projectile speed for the beam. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a pretty straightforward build. I may muck around with this because my status chance is so high, so I can probably take some of these mods out and drop in a heated charge instead of scorch, or primed heated charge even for that matter. And then the pathogen rounds for the status chance. So, and then the next item, the melee, is Mire. We mainly use that for the status mods, the status attributes that transfer over to the whip. I can't remember what it's called right off the top of my head, but we'll look at that in a minute here. So you've got that modded out. So get your typical blood rush, weeping wounds, fever strike, shocking touch. Toxic blight is your mire, which boosts your toxin damage. And then I've got my ribbon here. I was lucky enough to get a ribbon for it. I haven't cycled it too much yet, but I mean it's not awful, and I haven't modded it yet. I haven't fused it yet, so this will get better. But even plus 30 critical, plus 22 critical chance for slide attacks, and then a little hit on impact. But we'll see. That's a work in progress. So. And then the next one is Khora's companion, Venari, Cabat companion, and need to work on this a little bit, but for right now, for what I do, it works pretty good. So, yeah, there's nothing too exciting going on here. Got the Prime Pack Leader. I might do some lifelink or armor link with this one. I haven't decided yet. Have to see. That works really good with Inaros, but have to experiment and see if it works well with this. So this is Fanari for now, and I'm sure I'll be beefing this up at some point in the future, so there may be a follow-up video to this when I do. And then, so Khora's got Venari. What's better than one cat? Two cats, of course. So I've got my Adarza Kavat. Got to form it up pretty good. I don't have... I want to get the Tech Assault set, but I haven't got that yet. So I just have the one so far. Otherwise, it's just, you know, Animal Instinct, Pack Leader, Link Health, Link Armor, Bite. And again, I should beef this up some, but that'll be time for the future. I've got a little bit of capacity here with 5, and some of these are matching polarities, so I should be able to upgrade quite a bit here. So that is that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was just gonna quickly go over, check Khora's passives. Okay, yeah, so it's just about Whipclaw. That's the one that the Mire is getting all the stats for, giving all the stats to. This is a fun one. I tend not to use it too much if I'm trying to conserve my energy for Strangledome, but this is a good option if you're in a mission where you're moving a lot and not necessarily staying in one spot, so you can, very fun to use, very effective. So, and then you've got Ensnare. I don't deal with this one very much. And then you've got Venari commands here. I usually don't deal with this too much, but, and then Strangledome, this is what it's all about. So the radius, the grab radius, that's where your ability range comes in, and then duration as well. So that is my Khora build, and I've got some footage coming up here of her in missions. You can see her using all of her stuff to good effect. And if you'd like to keep up with this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Really helps me out, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
We're here in search of lost artifacts and items buried deep below the surface. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Just uncovered. Extraction is now available.
Your lack of honor has brought this upon you.
Has been located. Proceed to the dig site. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. Excavation complete. Look what we found.